The number one rules post for 2019 happened in the World Series. Game number 6, inning number 7, Trea Turner at the plate. Hits a little chopper to the left side. Brad Peacock, the pitcher, fields and throws to first. But watch where Turner is running. Completely ignoring the running lane, he's running in fair territory down the first base line, and he's called out for runner's interference. This caused a lot of controversy, but before we go much further, let's take a look at the rule. And the rule says a batter is out when, in running the last half of the distance from home base to first base, while the ball is being fielded to first base, he runs outside the 3-foot line, and in the umpire's judgment, in so doing, interferes with the fielder taking the throw at first base, in which case the ball is dead. The only exception is when he avoids a fielder who's fielding a batted ball, and that's not the case in this play. The rule also says that the lines marking the 3-foot lane are part of the lane, and the batter runner is required to have both feet within the 3-foot lane or on the lines marking the lane. The batter runner is permitted to exit the 3-foot lane by means of a step, stride, reach, or slide in the immediate vicinity of first base for the sole purpose of touching first base. Now let's take another look at this and listen to the announcers as they make the call, because to me, they don't sound like they really know the rules.
That's a tough play for Peacock. And safe at first. Ball gets away, and the runners will advance to second and third. And now they're going to call the runner out for being inside the line and in the way of the throw. And we're going to get an argument now as Dave Martinez is furious. Sam Holbrook, and now the crowd is realizing this. Sam Holbrook has called the batter out for interfering with the throw. Let's take another look.
You can run in this spot. You have to veer back towards the bag. And that is a tough call. He was inside the bag all the way to the end.
But I mean, he's right on it. And we've seen this time after time, regular season, postseason. And Turner is called out. It sends Gomes back to first. I mean, this is potentially a series-changing call.
So if the play-by-play announcer and the analyst don't know it, well, they're not alone, because the player doesn't know the rule and the studio analysts don't know the rule either. Let's listen to this interview after the game.
You know, what's interesting, Trey, when you look at that play, anytime you hit a ground ball, a chopper, it leads you into fair territory. So you did everything perfectly. And if we run it again, Cappy, what you'll see is your left foot touches the bag, your right foot is in foul territory. So you did nothing absolutely wrong. For me, where Sam Holbrook went wrong is he's 90 feet away. He can't make that judgment call. He has 6 other umpires. And I see how it pushes you forward, and then you went straight at the line, and you were committed to the bag, and you beat the throw. Gurriel's glove is behind you. What are your thoughts?
So for me, the batter's box is in fair territory, most of it at least, and so is first base. So if I'm going to run a straight line from the batter's box to first base, I'm going to be in fair territory. I thought I did everything possible to run a straight line, not interfere. I felt like I didn't, go left, right, or anything. Ran straight. Like you said, hit it with my left foot, which I think even makes it look even better for me. And I guess it is what it is.
Well, fortunately, somebody knows the rules around here, and in this case it will be Joe Torre, who explains the rule as it was called by Sam Holbrook on runner's interference.
Yes, the ruling was that Trea Turner interfered he interfered with the first baseman trying to make a play. In fact, I think Gurriel's glove even came off at that point in time. He did run to the fair side of those 45-foot line, but really the violation was when he kept Gurriel from being able to catch the ball at first base. It's a judgment call on the umpire. Sam Holbrook made the call. It's the right call.
So Sam Holbrook made the right call. And remember that the purpose of the runner's lane is to protect the fielder taking the throw. If the throw is close enough that the fielder can catch the throw and the throw hits the runner's interference is usually called without protest. If there's no throw made, then there's no interference called. If the batter runner stays in the lane, he's protected unless he intentionally interferes. It might be a bad rule, especially for right-handed hitters, but until the rule is changed, smart managers educate their players and use the rules to their advantage. So the next time this happens, you will know the rule. Baseball Rules Academy, your #1 source for rules of the game.